Now, Joe, you see I've got split reins, and I'm riding this way. I just take the rein off the right and set it on the left. And it doesn't hang up in my rope. Yep.
Well, rope all our horse.
And that's what it kind of came down to.
I need a rope.
Now, Gail, we're just out to get rid of the braces in this horse. So I can ride it, and I know in my heart that I've roped it, so I don't have to pull on its mouth so much.
You know, I desperately want to learn to not pull on his mouth so much.
Well, that's what I'm going to get done this weekend. And you know, I commend you for showing up over there. And no matter what part of the world I'm in, whether it's Sweden or Pennsylvania, it's the same story.
I think that's one of the things I came away with.
Yeah?
That.
You think it's just you, but it isn't. I mean, it's universal.
And a lot of what I see you're trying to teach us is simple, not easy, but straightforward.
Black and white.
Joe, what's your horse's name?
Dolce.
Dolce. Like Dolce and Gabbana?
Yes. He came with the name Dakota.
There's a lot of paint horses that are named Dakota, it seems like.
Watch your horse, Gail. You're just going to see the height of the skull and then the direction of the horse. And it's the same old thing. What I do is so slow and so subtle, it's hard to kind of pick up on. I'm starting to figure that out. I take it for granted. But the point is, there's a reason why it's slow and methodical. So I'm telling the horse, I'm giving it a chance. I'm giving it all kinds of chances. It's got to yield to pressure. This is the pressure now. To leave, I want it to leave. And Joe, what you want to watch for is when I dally on this horse, okay, the sensation is going to be the pull on the saddle horn. And that's what this horse has never felt before. And this is why you got to know how to slide rope. Now, Joe, you notice I'm doing everything one-handed.
Yes.
Well, I did all my homework up there.
He's not bothered at all.
There's no way I'd have brought this horse in here yesterday and done this. It wouldn't have happened. Here's the galley. There's the sensation on the horse. I got my horse. He already knows how to back up.
He didn't seem like he was bothered with that at all.
When I roped, I slid rope. What's bothering this horse I'm sitting on is the horse that's being roped. It's all worried and nervous. He's going, what the hell's wrong? And I'm telling him, remember me? There's nothing wrong. And Gary's already roped this horse.
Yeah, but I don't think he was so happy with how much he got accomplished.
Gary never is, but Gary's a hell of a good hand. He doesn't give himself enough credit. Me, on the other hand, I know I do a good job. I just got to remind him that he does a good job. I come here once a year to tell Gary that he's good at this.
Well, we all believe Gary does a great job, so that's what keeps me driving an hour. Skull is pretty high.
That's a good observation. You'll have to decide what it's like later on.
But I've seen him lose his mind. He's not losing his mind yet.
Well, he's getting older, you know. You've seen him when he was little.
Yes, that's been one of our problems, is that I have not.
You gotta let that
I'm just
go.
working on letting go of that, yeah. This is a complicated horse.
Because
for
my horse
first
that I'm sitting on isn't bothered, the osmosis effect goes to this horse that is bothered. Bothered, I don't mean wanting to jump out, I just mean nervous. When we go to places like Australia, we get there, we got to find a horse like the one I'm sitting on. You got one evening to get it right, and the next day you're roping colts on it. I've done this before. Squeal, strike, and whatever you're going to do. Yeah, that's where I needed to be, right there. Okay, Dad. This one's yours.